All right. I want to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh the Almighty. All right. In the name of His Son, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Kodash. So in the Hebrew, the Lashon Kodash, the pure language, the language in which the Bible was written in. First, yeah, in the Hebrew, it's called Alalim La, Yahweh Bahashem Shai, Bahashem Kodash. Yahweh is the Heavenly Father, the name of the Heavenly Father as I mentioned, and Yahweh Shai is the true name for the Son of the Heavenly Father. You know, He is the deliverer, that's what His name means. And He's the one that's gonna deliver the elect of the nation of Israel, man. The servants of the Heavenly Father. You know, the men out there on the highways and the edges, you know, serving Yahweh Shai, you know, with sincerity of heart. You know what I mean? And double honors to all apostles of James, brimstone and salutations to the Archeum, pushing this word with our sincerity and in our truth. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, West Indians, Asian. We are the real Israelites, we are the chosen people of the Heavenly Father. But we are scattered into all of these nations because in the four corners of the earth, you know, according to the prophecy, because we have, you know, transgressed the laws of the Heavenly Father. We are the Israelites, man. And we broke the covenant, we broke that agreement, and therefore slavery was part of the punishment. Slavery was one of the punishment. Alright, so now here it is, man. We know enemy land, the Heavenly Father is having mercy on a remnant, which is that elect, that selected few who's to be delivered in these last days. You know, food shortage is imminent. That's what the topic of this video is. Food shortage is imminent, and that word imminent means is it's approaching. You know what I mean? It's about to happen. You know, that's what, and as I pronounce it, it's imminent. Alright. So just like what you see on the screen, we're gonna start it off with this article. You know, interesting article. We're gonna read down into it, and then, you know, we get the precepts. Matter of fact, I'm gonna read this precept first before we go on into the article. This is Ecclesiastes 12:1. Remember now the Creator in the days of thy youth. For those who don't believe that there is a creator or the ultimate creator, a lot of people don't believe that, you know, that there's a creator. But some people believe in nature, some people believe in Big Bang theory. Nevertheless, you know what I mean, your unbelief will not make the prophecy null and void. It will not make the prophecy of none effect. The scripture says, what if some did not believe? You know, so it's but the message is out. Remember, know the Creator in the days of thy youth. Why? While the evil days come not, nor the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them. Now the evil days that is drawing nigh, the evil years that is drawing nigh, is what we're going to get into right now. You know what I mean? Shortage of food. That's what going on. You know, shortage of food, increase of prices, hyperinflation. That's what is about to happen. That's the imminent. These are the things that are imminent. Alright, so goods prices to keep increasing for the rest of the year. JMEA wants. And we're gonna experience not just these food increase or these price increase on goods, not only food but on other equipment, farming equipment, hardware, lumber, you know, all of those stuff. You know what I mean? You're gonna have a increase, dramatic increase in those things, man. But what is about to happen, you're gonna experience hyperinflation. All right, that's what is imminent also. Seeing food shortage, hyperinflation, seeing scarcity of goods make what happen? Prices go up into the sky, man. All right, because when we're gonna read this, this is Jamaicans are being told to expect have been told to expect increase in prices on all imported goods for the rest of the year. I mean, global supply chain challenges, and this is one of the thing that Jamaicans, so-called Jamaicans, which are from the tribe of Benjamin, you're Benjamites by nationality. One of the things a lot I hear them say is and complain about is that the price of food always going up and their pay don't go up, their wages don't increase. So you know what I mean? They're gonna feel some suffering when it comes to that, I mean, some form of hardship when it comes to that, you know. And we already told you, you know what I mean, that you know, Jamaica is a very delicate placement because most of the goods that come here are here are from overseas. You know what I mean? Your favorite rice and peas is actually we call it now imported. See? And what has happened is that not only with Jamaica but countries around the world, the food supply chain, little if you did not know, well, is purposely disrupted through this CV-19 pandemic. It was purposely disrupted. You know what I mean? Because what it's ultimately coming down to is to who control the food. You know what I mean? And who you have to seek to for supplies, man. And believe it or not, Jamaica don't grow enough, you know what I mean, to feed everybody. And we're gonna show you that even that is gonna be futile or fruitless in the coming days, man. We're gonna show you that because what it's ultimately gonna be, there is only one way out, man. There's only one way for salvation to be saved from these things. We're gonna get into that. Richard Pandowi, president of Jamaica Manufacturer and Exporters Association, says it is costing a lot and taking a long time to get goods to Jamaica. So it is self-explanatory. So you see what's going on there. He explained that a shortage of shipping containers has caused massive hikes in cost to transport goods, with price going up by as much as 8 times. So the prices are dramatically increasing, man. And you can check out that brother ICH Farmer, you know what I mean, he's always, you know, doing videos and warning about the shortage of food and, you know, price increase and, you know, the war on food basically. Because this global elite, Esau, the so-called white man, you know what I mean, their plan is meant to have control of the food, man. So that you can't buy or sell except you have what? The mark, which is the RFID microchip. See? So what is Jamaica facing now is an unprecedented, let's look up this word, unprecedented. See? Unprecedented, never done or known before. Seen, unmatched, unraveled, never done or known before. So this man, seen, president of Jamaica Manufacturer and Exporters Association, he said this is unprecedented. He said he never experienced this. So what Jamaica is facing now is an unprecedented situation in my lifetime. So it's unprecedented in his lifetime. This man right here. You know what I mean? Where everything is going up. Anybody who tell you they haven't raised prices or hasn't touched price, they've had to be in the 0.001% of business, meaning that's a no case, man, because everybody basically is feeling it based on what he's saying here, because everything has been impacted, he asserted. All right, gas, You know, from the gas price and oil get touched, everything else gonna most things gonna get touched just the same. Mr. Pandowi does not expect the price increases being experienced in Jamaica and the rest of the world to change very much for the rest of the year. He says, so it's a dark day, it's dark days approaching, man. Things not gonna get better. All right, just to let you know, if somebody never went up there and tell you. He suggested persons such as those carrying out construction or home repairs may have to delay some projects to work around the tough times. So hard times approaches, man. The JMEA president said an imbalance in economic recovery from the CV-19 pandemic is also a major factor in the price increase. They purposely use this. They purposely use this, to mess with the supply chain. And it's the supply chain that is causing most of the food shortage or the price increase, because a lot of trucks are not, food is there for some part, for some, in some cases, or for a lot of the cases. No, but food is there, in some cases, but to transport the food, that supply chain has been disrupted on a very large scale, man. Zane, what you call it? Let me see if I can get back there. UK meat tax. So they're actually having meat tax in the UK. This is an article on what ICH Farmer touched on food, right? So there is a fallout, man, in the food supply chain. See, that's what is happening. That's why it's so hard to get goods from overseas, because that chain of supply is being disrupted, man. All right, well, that's what we always tell them. Jamaica is in a very it's caught between a rock and a hard place, man, because this country is highly dependent on imported goods, down to the very seeds that you plant is imported. This is Nehemiah 5:1. No, there was a great crime. This is a historical event. This happened already. But hey, the most I require that which is past. What gonna happen this time around? There will be nobody, to save these people from the coming riots and chaos that is coming because of food shortage, because of the lack of bread. Alright? And there was a great cry of the people and of their wives against the brethren, the Jews. You can tell when the wives them cry out, the women they cry first, man. The weaker vessel ball first. Alright? So you have the people crying, for there were that said, we, our sons and our daughters are many. Therefore we take up corn for them, that we may eat and live. Why? Alright? What was going on in the land at that time was a shortage of food, scarcity of food, man. So they tried their best, to feed their children, their sons and their daughters. And that's what it is coming down to. You're scraping the bottom, to get, the last, whatever you can to feed the children and feed yourself. Some also there were that said, we have mortgage our lands. They make a pledge, they give over them land. They have mortgage our land. We have mortgage our land, vineyards and houses, that we might buy corn because of the dirt. So them sell them land, or give over them land for money, so they can buy corn to eat, so they can buy food to eat because of the dirt. Now, what does that word dirt mean? In the Hebrew, it's rawab or rahab. See? Or rayab. See? Famine, hunger, hunger of individuals, famine, right? Shortage of food. Now, in this in the Gesenius Hebrew Chaldee lexicon, hunger, famine, whether of individuals, Lamentation 5:10, And in Lamentation 5:10, it tell you how they were how the famine was rough on the people, man. He said, are of our entire provinces, scarcity of grains. So even to the very seed that the plant that you sow in the earth, you know what I mean, will be will be scarce, man. So let's look up this word scarce. Scarce, meaning especially of food, money, or other resources insufficient for the demand. You know, in short supply, short, scanty, mega space, scarcely. All right, there will be little, man, until there is none. All right. So what gonna happen? All right, this is Second Ezra 6:22. This is a prophetic. This is prophetic. So this is what is coming to pass now. All right, that you will witness in your generation, in your time, and suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown, because what? Scarcity of seeds, man. Scarcity of grain. The full storehouses shall be suddenly found empty. Empty shelves, man. Empty shelves, empty supermarket, no bread, no pastry, no flour, no rice, no sugar, no toilet paper. You know what I mean? So he said the full storehouses shall be suddenly found empty. You know? You people go and play around. You know what I mean? The time that is coming. Alright, let me give a next verse. And the trumpet shall give a sound, which when every man heareth, there shall be suddenly afraid. A time of darkness and gloominess is coming. Men and women, children, everybody gonna be gonna be in fear. Alright? At that time shall friends fight against another like enemies. One of the reasons that gonna cause that, one of the things that gonna cause that, you say what? Because of the lack of bread in 2 Ezra 15 chapter. Man, I gonna destroy them one another because of them not the food. Man, I gonna hear say you have food over your place and come over to raid your place. And you're gonna defend it with your life because him if it's to take your life to get it, that is the mentality that men gonna have in the last days, man. And that is what these people can't see it. Scripture, because why? They are not prudent. These people, even in this kind of scenario, you know, he's seeing and hearing and experiencing the food, you know what I mean, the shortage, the price increase, and you know that the supply chain is disrupted and how hard it is to get food, goods here. Yet they will tell you, you know what I mean, things will pick up. You know what I mean, the economy will pick up back and all of that. They've been saying this for years. But we've been warning you. All right? Make no turn to Yahweh for those who have ears to hear. All right? And the earth shall stand in fear with those that dwell therein. The springs and the fountains shall stand still. So you're going to have dry, rivers going to dry up too. And in 3 hours they shall not run. It's a time period. All right? Not literal 3 hours. Verse 25, whosoever remaineth from all these that I have told thee shall escape. All right, you know who won't escape? The servants. Scripture tell you that. All right, and see my salvation, because salvation is of what? Is for what? The elect. All Israel will be saved, but you know only the elect gonna be delivered on this side. The rest that died will be reborn in the kingdom. That's how it gonna play out. And the end of your word. So it said, um, whosoever remaineth from all these that I have told thee, you know, shall escape. All right, and see my salvation, which is the elect. You know, scripture tell you, read Isaiah 30. You know what I mean? I think the 4th verse, you know, how the elect gonna be saved out of the time of Jacob trouble. And Daniel 12 and 1 down and down. And the end of your world shall see my salvation and the end of your words. And this is what these are the beginning of the end of your world. The goods prices to keep increasing for the rest of the year. You know what I mean? If it's not this year, you know what I mean, Lord will. You're gonna experience hyperinflation either way. You know what I mean? These things are imminent. All right. So second Ezra 6, 16 and 21. Behold, the victuals shall be so good cheap upon the earth. Oh, the economy open up back. You know, bro, God open up back the place, and you know what I mean, people can buy and sell again. Party and all of that. You know what I mean? Go to the market, still buy food, and you know them think them good. You know, behold, the victuals meaning food shall be so good cheap upon the earth. So now you feel like everything good. But hey, not even brace, you can't brace for what is coming, man. Alright? They that they shall think themselves to be in good case. Also, you feel everything good because you can buy and sell now. And even then shall evils grow upon the earth, sword, famine, and great confusion. You know what I mean? That's what's coming. Alright? So in your security, you know what I mean, you're gonna be destroyed in your security. Because you feel like you're safe. When them shall say peace and safety, you know what I mean, then sudden destruction come out upon them. You know what I mean? That's what go on. Alright, so hope this video was edifying you to the hope for the leg. With that to say, our praise go and honor to Yahweh Shemeshah again, and double honors to our apostles of James, Stone. Shalom, Akim.